Hi, good morning everyone. We're here at Hunsader Farms for the wonderful Buddy Walk. Once again, another annual event that we're so proud to be involved with for here in the community. The Buddy Walk has been going on here for some time. I personally am proud to be a part of it. And these wonderful, wonderful athletes are going to take a little walk around, raise money for the Minnesota Buds, an outstanding organization. You can find it on the Facebook, and also, of course, they've got a .com number or .org on the computer. Please learn more about the Minnesota Buds, Chuckle, of course, the Circus Arts Conservatory, and everything else. Don't forget, we're out here. We're going to be out here all day. And the Buddy Walk's going to start pretty soon at about 11 o'clock. They got a start sign up there. I don't know if you can see it. And then you're going to see an outstanding array of athletes this morning. Great to see everybody. Thanks for the support in the community. And by golly, look around, find Chuckle. I'm everywhere.
I'm Caitlin West. I serve on the board for Minnesota Buds. I've been a board member for a year and a half now. I've been a member of Minnesota Buds for 5 years. Our son has Down syndrome. He's 5 years old. And we are here celebrating awareness and promoting Minnesota Buds and awareness for people with disabilities in our community, and the fact that they do have value, and that, you know, the community has these amazing people and individuals around, and we need to support them and gather around them and, you know, let everybody know how awesome they are.
Well, basically, our word of mouth is the biggest thing for Minnesota Buds, is getting to our families and getting their families to find their friends and families to support them, and just individuals just getting out there and spreading the word.
I think for individuals coming out here today, it's nice to get together and see that there are other individuals that are just like them, and that they have family members that love them just as much as their family loves them. This is the 14th year the Buddy Walk has been at Hunsader Farms.
We have lots of really fun stuff for kids. We've got a couple of games here, face painting. We've got a huge silent auction and raffle today. We have a photographer going around. We have lots of just really fun events for kids, but a lot for their families and their parents too.
And Home Depot as well is here doing crafts with our kids. They come every year. It's fantastic. So this year we have Home Depot. We actually just received word last week that we're receiving a $25,000 grant from OPL Charities, who owns Longboat Key Club. We'll be going there tonight to receive the check from them. And then for families, they come out every year and support us, and we have businesses that just donate, and there's really so many that I can't name them off the top of my head.
For me, my nephew has Down syndrome, and I really just want everyone to be aware that he is just like everyone else and has just as much ability to be a successful community member, just as much as any individual, any child, and just to be aware, and inclusion for everything.
I would piggyback on what Shayna said. Our children are just as valuable as any other child, and we want people to pour their love and support and education into our kids just like anybody else. It's definitely a feel-good event to look around and see all of these other people who share the walk that we're going through, and that we're not alone in the fight for awareness and acceptance for our kiddos.
But it's easy. I'm the president of Minnesota Buds. We're a volunteer-based organization. Minnesota Buds started with 2 families in 2002. My son Andrew was born with Down syndrome in 2003, and it's changed our lives completely by having a group of people, and now we have over 1,000 people at this walk. But it's helped us in becoming more active and becoming an advocate for our son and other children with Down syndrome. And the awareness of Minnesota Buds, part of it is today is a great example. This is our Buddy Walk, It's both a fundraiser and awareness raiser. The Hunsader family has a pumpkin festival. Their grandson has Down syndrome, and they allow us to host the event here. And a lot of people are going to see all our kids with Down syndrome out and about, which is right off the bat a major advocacy for us and awareness for us. And then again, we have a lot of volunteers. There's 65 volunteers from a female high school group called La Sertoa, who 2 of my assistants here today are in that group. And just those 65 young ladies from Sarasota High School are able to understand and learn more about Down syndrome. Well, I think the one thing that's most important, if you are involved, you become an advocate for your child and other children, and you actually better yourself and become more positive about the situation. And what I tell everyone is, if you have a illness, or whether it's a disease or something, if you're in a group of other people who understand that, you feel a comfort zone and you can communicate with them and share and network, and that's what Manasota Buds is all about. Exactly. You know, with Manasota Buds started with 2 families. The first walk had about 250 people, and now we're over 1,000 people for the last 7 or 8 years. And it's at a great venue. You come to the walk and you can stay here for the rest of the day, have a great time. Again, it provides awareness, which is most important. Well, what I would say is it's interesting if you have a child with a disability and you're in an organization like Manasota Buds, a 501c3, a nonprofit, and you're with a bunch of people similar to yourselves, you realize how many good people there are in the community. Almost all the things we get at Manasota Buds, probably 75% of what we raise, we keep because things are donated by so many great people, and it's these organizations, these individuals who donate their time, their business efforts, and you realize how great this community is for all people, including Manasota Buds. I would say it's just knowing that there's other people in the community who live the life you live, and there's people that want to help and share your experiences. It's great to be able to go to a monthly meeting and a new family come and they realize they're not alone. I think that's the most important thing, to realize that there's other families here to help you, and we want to. Easy, just go to manasotabuds.org. And we'll pick up a call and email, and we'll do anything we can to help.
Good morning. Here's one of the great participants in today's Buddy Walk, right?
Right.
And what's your name?
Susan.
Susan, and you're going to walk today?
Yes.
Wow, and you come out here a lot, right?
Oh, yes.
You and I have been friends a long time, right, Susan?
Right, yes.
Yeah. You want to say anything about the Buddy Walk, how much you enjoy it?
I love it.
Yeah, I love it too. We're going to get ready to walk now, okay?
Okay.
Can I get in a picture with you?
Yes.
Okay, let me see. Say Buddy Walk.
Buddy Walk.
1, 2, 3, Buddy Walk.
Buddy Walk.
1, 2, 3.
Buddy Walk.
Oh yes, definitely. You know, when our son Joey was born, we had another close friend that their daughter was born 10 days later, and at the time there wasn't really a lot out there as far as places that we could go to talk to people about a child with Down syndrome, and so we formed Manasota Buds back then, and we came up with this idea of after going to a national convention about doing a buddy walk. And we were in August, that was in August, and we go, can we pull it off by October? And we did it. And that first buddy walk, was here at the farm. We had about maybe 200 walkers at the most. A lot of them were family and friends. And it was really neat. And from there, every year it just got bigger and bigger, and we were able to get more people in our community to become aware of other children in the area that were born with Down syndrome, and it's created a great forum. Through our buddy walk, we've been able to raise the awareness all around the county. And we provide a lot of services, scholarships for summer camps and everything. So it's really been a great tool. And now today, I'm thinking, I know we have close to probably 1,200 walkers here today, which is just exciting. To me, it's really cool. We've been very blessed to, be able to start from something that was really small 14 years ago to something that now has become an annual tradition. And as you can look around, it's great. And all these bright yellow shirts, all day long we'll see them going through the festival grounds. People will be wearing them. It's really cool because it does bring awareness to that for children with Down syndrome, because many years ago, it wasn't that way, and we're very grateful. We live in a society today that shows that these children are more alike than different. Over the years, we've got to know a lot of great people, and because of that, our organization has some incredibly gifted people that have been able to take that and make it even stronger. That have been able to go out in the community, and they just take it. And so one person, it's sort of like it just grows. And we have a great board. We have a lot of parents that are very active, and that's what makes it all work. And again, every time a new family comes into the community, or a new child is born with Down syndrome, we're there to help them out, to provide them a forum so they can talk to somebody, because every one of us have gone through those issues over the years, from taking it through the school system to the medical issues to everything. Well, I think they need to know that what we try to do, we try to provide a forum for families that have a child with Down syndrome so that they can communicate between each other, and also to let the community know that our children are more alike than different, that they can be included. They can play baseball, they can play basketball, they'll do everything exactly like any other child. They laugh, they cry, and to me it's been a true blessing. I mean, our last 14 years with Joey, our son, have been incredible. I mean, it's just, I'm a better person for that, and I think every family member here would say they're a better person for knowing a child with Down syndrome and any special needs, because it's just, I think that's just makes you a better person, and I think that's what our community, our organization does, and will continue to do.
We are the DeSoto Queen and Princess of 2015-2016. We travel around with the crew to all different events throughout the year. We go to Spain, and then we also go to a ton of events within the community to support everyone and give out beads. It's important for us to be here today because we enjoy supporting everyone in the community. Bailey, do you have anything to elaborate on that?
This is a really special event, and we love getting to know all these children and getting to talk to them, pass out beads, and seeing the smiles on their faces as soon as they get to walk up and see the silly-looking guys with their big feathers sticking out of their head, and getting to meet the Queen and Princess. So it's really special what they do here, and we're really happy that we were invited. It makes our job a lot better when we get to see all these children smiling and all these people coming up to us just saying like how big of a deal it is that we're here and how special it is that we came here for them to pass out beads and just be here in general and support what they're doing out here. So
the rest of the year, so of course we have our DeSoto Week at the end of April each year. That involves pretty much all the DeSoto events like Seafood Fest, the Children's Parade, and of course the big DeSoto Heritage Parade. We also are traveling to Minnesota, the royal family, and we have all different nonprofit and community events coming up in November and in December, and then all throughout until the end of April. And then once the new Queen and Princess it starts all over again. Olé!
but I help with the buddy walk.
Yeah. What's the best part of the buddy walk?
Games.
The games. The Buddy Walk's an amazing opportunity to just raise awareness for Down syndrome and all of the things that our children are capable of. It also shows how the community comes together to support our families. So we love coming out here. When our son was born, our doctor's office told us about Manasota Buds, and we joined Manasota Buds, and we just started going to meetings and met tons of great friends. And I think the most important part of the Buddy Walk and Manasota Buds is just raising awareness about what our children are capable of, raising the bar and setting higher expectations and just accepting them and including them. I just think more and more people are becoming part of families that have Down syndrome and wanting to come out and show their support for them. And I think in turn they spread the word to people they know. So I think it just shows that the community is aware that we have a large community of people with Down syndrome who have a lot to offer. Oh, he loves it. He can't wait for the Buddy Walk. One year it fell on his birthday. His birthday is Monday, so we kept asking if they were going to sing happy birthday to him this year. But he loves coming out.
I walk.
Okay, my name's Alexa Malad. I'm with the team Mighty Mason because, yeah! Woo! Guys, we all dance together at Dance Artistry of Sarasota. And our teammate's brother has Down syndrome. His name's Mason Kramer, and we all love him so much. So that's why we're here, to support him. I think especially for the kids, it makes them feel empowered and like they mean something to all of us. And I just love seeing them happy that we're all here supporting them. I think that once this spreads around the community, that everyone should really come because it's awesome.
What we do every year, which is pretty cool, I'd like the king and queen of the Buddy Walk to be heading this way. I know the queen and the king are going to be excited, but today one of the cool things in volunteerism, we see a lot of groups here helping us, including the Hernando de Soto Historic Society. One of the things, and I want to read it so I don't say it wrong, part of the Miss America system is Miss Florida Outstanding Teen, and that today is Leah Roddenberry. And she's going to announce and give the crowns to the king and queen of the Buddy Walk. So what I'd like to do is have the king and queen walk to the stage. Matt and Kelly, can you come this way, please? All right, Kelly is excited. She goes to Riverview High School, and I think she's excited about this day. All right, so stand over here. Okay. All right. And I want to say this is Kelly Rouse, and Leah Roddenberry is going to give her the crown and a scepter. Thank you for being our queen for the day and for the rest of the year. And I need a shout out and some hand clapping. Come on. There we go. Cool. All right, and now our king of the Buddy Walk is Matt Gaddis. Matt? And Leah's going to make him the king for the Buddy Walk. All right. You guys waved, everybody? I want to thank them for coming. I'll let y'all take pictures. Sorry. Didn't want to get in a shot. Actually, I did. But anyway, thank you for coming. and they're going to lead the buddy walk. So we're going to do that in about 5 minutes. So we'll have them go to the front and they can lead the buddy walk. Right?
Right.
All right. Matt, are you happy to be here? Exactly. All right. Well, thank you. You can go down there and get ready at the front of that buddy walk.
Every year since we've had the buddy walk.
Really?
Yep.
14 years.
Yes, for 14 years, and Justin will be 18 next week. So we have a great time, and we're amazed every year at the number of people that come out. These kids and adults are just like everybody else, and they just want to be included in what goes on in the world. And, you know, this is a great place. You know, the Hunsader has been wonderful to us, and we're at their pumpkin festival, and the people here see us. We're more alike than different.
Yeah, we've done 14 of them. How many have you done, Andrew?
Yeah.
Like 12 or something like that, right?
Good.
12 walks, huh? Andrew's been one of our great walkers over the years. Wonderful young man, right, Andrew?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Andrew, what's the best part about the buddy walk?
Walk.
What do you like the best?
Walk here.
Oh, the walking part.
Yeah.
Oh, you bet. You bet. And coming out here and having a good time with everybody?
Yeah.
And what? You get a drink?
Yeah.
And we say, yeah, Gatorade.
Yeah, we do it.
Gatorade. And what do we say? Go Buds?
The bus.
Yeah, go Buds. Awesome. Man, it's been a great day. Oh, you know, it makes me feel really well. Great, you know, it is. The smiling faces, it's what it's all about. You know, bringing that awareness to children with special needs and Down syndrome is an incredible thing that we can do. And yeah, I look around and everybody's having a great time. I see high-fiving going on. You know, we were lucky to have fortunate to have the conquistadors here today, and they were handing out beads and coins and, you know, making it a fun event for all the kids. It's all about the kids and bringing awareness and making sure that everybody knows that our children are more alike than different. Well, I think it's very important to know that because, you know, back, you know, 60 years ago, you know, when I went to high school, you know, you really didn't see a child with special needs at school. And bringing the awareness to children with special needs is great because it does allow and our children are more accepted into society. And as parents, we want that. You know, it's our goal to be inclusive and for other people to know that their children are more alike than different. And I go back to that because it is that, you know, they like to play all the sports. You know, we do tennis and basketball and just like any other child. And so, you know, I think that's great for our community because, see, we went from a couple hundred people in our first walk to, I bet today we probably approached maybe 1,400 people today. Oh, yeah, very much so. We've been very, very blessed to have a great forum and a great spot to hold our buddy walk. You know, through, you know, my son Joey, his grandpa was Jim Hunsader, and he, you know, they started this farm back in the 60s, and for us to be able to hold our buddy walk here at our annual festival is really cool. It's been just a great location to have the buddy walk, and it gives everybody an opportunity to come out here, celebrate their children with special needs, and to be able to then have a great day. You know, we can have our buddy walk here in the morning, and in the afternoon, you know, they could go around and do the festival. You know, we provide them entry into the festival for everybody that comes and walks.
And we'll see you here next year.
Yes, sir. And here's Joey. Here's my son.
Hey, Joey, come over and
Here, you want to get in the camera?
Yeah. So
All right.
Joey, how many years have you been walking here?
How old are you?
14.
14.
So were you here on the very first Buddy Walk?
Yes.
And what do you think about how big it's grown and everything?
It's missing good.
It really is.
Yeah.
So what's the best part? What's the best part about coming to the Buddy Walk?
Games.
Games?
Yes.
You see a lot of friends and people that you know here?
Yes.
Yeah. So
And you like to walk too, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
you did pretty good.
Yeah.
Finished pretty quickly?
Yes.
That's good. So what do you want to tell people about why they should support the Buddy Walk?
It's my work. It's so fun.
It's so much fun.
Yes.
And are you a cool kid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Joe. Tell us what's your name.
Tim Herman.
So what do you think about the Buddy Walk?
Walk.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Did you having a lot of fun here today?
Yeah.
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 What's the best part about this? Having fun?
Yeah.
Have you been here before?
Yeah.
How many times have you come?
Come every year.
Every year.
Yeah.
So that's very cool.
Thank
You
you.
look right at me and go,
Cheese.
Buddy Walk.
Buddy Walk.
Excellent.
Thank
you.
you.
Young man.
Good job.
Have a good day.
I think it's important for people to get to see children with Down syndrome and how beautiful and loving they are. You know, you see them occasionally out, but they have a tremendous effect on everyone they come into contact with. And Leo had his whole team here from his classmates, his teacher, his aide, and they, you know, their lives are very worthwhile and they enrich everyone's life. Oh, I was very impressed. This was a great turnout this year. Everybody stood out in their bright yellow shirts, and we saw so many people supporting us with the raffle and the donations and helping out setting this up. And of course, Hunsader Farms every year for I don't know how many decades. I know we have certain perceptions about disabilities, and you know, not everybody can have the blessing of a child with Down syndrome, but everyone deserves that blessing. And the more that people can see these children, you know, the more acceptance there'll be, the more openness there'll be to mothers when they have a pregnancy that they've learned that their child has Down syndrome, to parenting, when you have resources and a community that supports you and you know what you're dealing with, and that it's very manageable, and you're not going to get a better gift in all your life. It is. It's a celebration of life. They love coming every year.
You look forward to it?
Yes, absolutely. Making our signs, and then of course we get to enjoy all that Hunsaders has to offer afterwards. So, and of course the food.
Okay, my name is Laura Blanchard Brown, and this is Dwight Blanchard. And we've been here since the first walk that they've ever had. We were at the first meeting, the second meeting that they ever had. When I had Dwight, I felt all alone. And the families that started this group took us in, and they made me feel very welcome, and they explained a lot of things that I had all sorts of questions about. And we're still here today because of them. We're all pulling together. Everybody is very aware or becoming aware of Down syndrome, and they want to help our kids with Down syndrome and adults with it, and so that we can have them be able to advance.
And tell me about Dwight. Dwight, do you look forward to coming to the Buddy Walk?
Yeah.
What's the best part about the Buddy Walk for you?
All the drinks that he gets.
And the food? What about the food?
Yeah.
And he holds your medal up for me?
And he loves the medal at the end.
Very, very cool.
He has a hard time walking because he has orthotics and his feet hurt, and he can't wait to get there. And so it's a nice thing. I think the most important thing that I would want to be able to come across to everyone is Down syndrome people are alike. They work harder for what they can do, and they're determined to finish, and they're just like everyone else. They have their good days and their bad days, but they want to be accepted just like everyone else.